Today is January 12th, 2025, 5:25 p.m. I am going to try to make this as quick as possible, and I'm also going to include a role play in this as well, just to speed everything up quite a bit, because I still haven't done that, and I have to. So today is, let me see, actually, today would be, so I failed the blade yet again. I did that last week, so I restarted. Now I'm on day 6. I was looking at an old file. I would have completed my first blade cycle on December 26th. And yet I failed 6 days ago, still on the same one, which is so frustrating, dude. But whatever. So it is what it is. But anyway, I still got a role play. So I'm going to combine the two, make it all one, just speed it up. Got to do that. So that's the plan there. So real quick before I get into a role play, today I went through every single Google Doc file that I have, every single one, and I probably had 100 or so. And I condensed them, got rid of them, deleted them, organized them into one master file because Google Docs now has tabs, so you can put different tabs in the same document, so I don't have to have 300 different Google Chrome tabs open, which is unbelievable. And I've been using this feature for the last few months now, and I thought, dude, why don't I put everything in here so that way I only have to worry about one thing? Because right now I've got different tab groups in Google Chrome to organize all my stuff, and there's just so much shit to look at, and it's frustrating seeing all these different things. So put it all into one sheet with the number one sheet, the cover page being my goals and visions. So every time I click on this, it's going to take me to my goals and visions. So I'm going to see that every time I click on this file, which is very cool. So that's that. Now, the other thing is, and this might seem very weird to the person who's listening, but I got an email subscriber, and I talked about that, and I said, I'm not really sure who that is, because everything up to this point has just been friends and family, and I know who they are, who's listening, who's supporting. And I got somebody filled out the podcast the podcast suggestion feedback form. I got that this morning, and I'm going to read it because I think it's so cool. And if this isn't proof that I'm just starting out and I don't know what the hell is going on half the time, I'm just very grateful for any kind of support. Let me pull it up real quick. This person said, and it's somebody I don't know, and obviously I'll keep this stuff private, but they said, so general feedback daily show. Hey Bryson, today's show was overlaid with several other audios. You should look into the issue. Have a nice day. P.S. I appreciate your efforts, man. Love the podcast. That's just so cool. And they also left a review. And thank goodness for people like this, because the podcast that was uploaded today, which is the podcast that was recorded yesterday, which was January 11th, it's episode 450. I just have more than one audio overlaid into the podcast, meaning there was 2 recordings of me playing at the same time. And now that's the second time it's happened, which is frustrating, but whatever. So to have somebody reach out that I don't even know, who found the podcast, I don't really know. I added that question into the form because knowing how people discovered the podcast would be really cool. If it was from Instagram, or they actually found it on Spotify or something like that. I'm just curious, because to have some random ass person out there discover my stuff and to have such care about an episode that they would reach out and let me, that's fucking cool. And I'm willing to bet that the person who asked the question about how I balance things with Lexi, I'm willing to bet that, now I'm going to make a prediction here, and I could be so wrong, but I think that was Miley. That's my prediction. If I was wrong, then I'm wrong. But that's my prediction. Or Shawnee. Yeah, it was Shawnee. Shawnee or Miley. So that's my prediction. So, but to have a complete stranger find the show, take such interest into it, and then continue listening, and care enough to submit a feedback or suggestion saying, hey, there's an error here, that's cool. And I'm sure that this person who did this is listening, and I just want to say thanks so much. The support is so cool. It took 450 episodes to have a stranger. It took 450 days straight of recording a podcast every single day to have one person reach out and suggest something. How about that, huh? That's cool. That's cool for the success story later on in life, right? I recorded 450 episodes before somebody said anything. That's cool. But I know it's not true that this person is the only person ever in the history of the whole show to not be a friend or family member that has found the show, because we've got 40 countries, and I think I did hit 40 countries today because I got something's going on today. I got 18 different human beings finding my show, so that's cool. But anyway, that was cool. I've just never... I even showed my phone to my girlfriend Lexi. I said, holy shit, somebody said something, somebody noticed, so that's cool. Just trying to make it out here, and it's tough sometimes. But anyway, so that's that. And what else is there? Oh, that's the other thing. I'm going to share this real quick, and then I'm going to jump into the role play. I've been getting really frustrated with these role plays because ChatGPT just takes a shit sometimes. So, hold on, I'm trying to temporary chat. The hell is this? So I'm just going to get this ready. But anyway, so I noticed, if you guys remember me talking a few days ago about that hater comment, people just saying some shit on my Instagram, I was looking through the people who viewed my story, because I always check that because I want to see if there's any people that I don't know that I can message and see if I can get in a conversation with them. That's the whole goal, right? And sometimes I'll come across a new person and I think, oh, who the hell is this? And then I go, whatever. So I've noticed recently there's this guy, and he has been viewing my stories, doesn't follow me, but he's one of the guys that was commenting some shit. And I just think that's so interesting that this is kind of going back to the thing I was talking about a couple of days ago, where the Queen of England died forever ago, right? Whenever that was. And then Alex Mosey makes a post, says, when's the last time you thought about her? And the point of that whole post was, oh, you haven't. Proof right there, you can be the Queen of England and be forgotten. So me forgetting that I even had this interaction with this, we'll call him a hater, I don't know what else, this guy who said negative shit, whatever, call him a hater, I don't care. Since this interaction with this hater, I totally forgot he existed, totally forgot it was a thing, until I saw the same profile photo and the same name on my story. And I thought, oh shit, dude, look who it is. And sure enough, same guy. And it's interesting because I feel like he would have to search my shit up to find me. I don't feel like I would be in his notifications still. I just think that's so unlikely. So I feel like he would have to search me up, or I don't know. But I saw that and I thought, well, hot damn, dude. Totally forgot about you, but you are very inquisitive of what I'm doing. So that was an observation. So that's cool. I also want to give one more thing before I do the role play. I also want to give an incredibly special shout out to Lexi. I'm sitting here. Our plan tonight is to cook dinner, and then she got us this adventure couples book where you scratch off the date idea. It tells you what you got to do, and you take a Polaroid and you put it in the book, and it's a good memory thing. She got that for us a while ago, and I think it was when she flew out here. I could be so wrong. I can't remember when. Anyway, she got it for us, and we've yet to do any of it. And the idea was once the holidays were over, we would open it up and then start doing stuff. Anyway, one of the things that we scratched off, the first thing we scratched off was to do the first task. And now I don't want to spoil it for anybody who maybe is looking into it or wants to do it, but one of them is to make I guess it doesn't fucking matter. Right? One of them is to make a pie. And one person has to be blindfolded, and the other person can't say words on what to do. They have to use hand motions while motioning on the other person's hand or whatever. So I can't say, hey, you need to crack the egg. I'd have to put an egg in her hand, and hopefully she understands what needs to be done. You know what I mean? So we're doing that, and that's the plan. So we're going to cook dinner, then do the pie thing, and it's 5:30 now. So I thought, okay. Well, at the time when we discussed this, it was about 5 o'clock. But I said, okay, so if we want to get to bed on time, we need to go do all this now so that I can do the podcast and do a role play afterward. And long story short, she says, well, why don't I just go cook dinner and you stay up here and finish working? And my first reaction was, no, it's all good. I'll come down there. I want to help. And then she says, no, if it would help, then absolutely, yeah, I'll do it. And I thought, holy shit, dude. I am beyond blessed. I am beyond lucky. I got it. Found her. So, I mean, I just sat there, looked at her, and I said, holy shit, I love you. Part of me still feels bad. She's down there cooking, and I'm up here just talking to myself. But it'll be cool to look back on. Anyway, so shout out to Lexi. I love you so much. I just am a very lucky man. So, quick recap. Talked about the hater. Talked about Lexi. Talked about the date. Talked about failing the blade. Talked about... There's so much more shit I want to talk about, honestly, but I don't got time right now. I got to hurry and do this role play. So we're going to do the role play, and I'm going to do the role play. So I got to move my mic down here. So let's get this open. I got to find the dock now because I've moved everything. I'm willing to predict right now I'm about to get pissed off. Watch. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Doing good, brother.
Glad to hear it, brother. What's on your mind today?
Hold on. Okay, so let's run a role play. I'm the coach, you're the prospect. You're just looking to get your fitness and your mental well-being in check. And you found me on Instagram, scheduled a call with me. I just called you, and so here we are.
Got it. Ring, ring. Hey, this is Cliff from Instagram. Great to finally connect. What inspired you to reach out?
Instantly pissed, dude. Okay, listen, I'm the coach, you're the client.
Got it. My apologies for the mix-up. Let's start over. Hey, this is Cliff. Thanks for scheduling the call. What's your main goal right now?
Dude, I can't tell you how bad this pisses me the fuck off. Hey, listen, I'm the coach. Do you know what that means? That means I am the coach.
Understood. You're the coach. Let's proceed with that. How can I help you today?
Instantly fucking. All right, so we're just going to dive right into this phone call, all right?
Absolutely. Let's dive in. What can I do for you?
Cool. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, man. So are you cool if we just jump into this call? Bobby?
Of course, Bobby. Let's get right to it. What's on your mind today?
You're Bobby. Dude.
Got it. Let's get started. What can I help you with today?
I'm the coach. That means I'm trying to help you.
Understood. You're the coach. How can I assist you today?
All right, Bobby. Well, first off, I just want to say thanks for taking time out of your fucking day to make this happen. You know, the fact that you're even on this call says a lot about you, so I appreciate it. So my goal with this call is to make it valuable and worth your time so you walk away with something of value. Is that cool with you?
Absolutely. That sounds great. I'm ready to dive in and make this time valuable for you. What's the first thing you'd like to tackle?
Well, first of all, I'm the fucking coach and you're the prospect, so that means I ask you the questions, and you do not ever ask me a question moving forward, and you must talk much quicker.
Got it. Ready when you are. Let's dive in.
Cool. So, and just so you have an idea of what to expect, we're going to go over your goals and dig deep as to why those are important to you, and we're going to go over your struggles and the obstacles you're faced with, and then I'm going to share some strategies with you to help you out and get over those obstacles. Does that make sense, dude?
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. Let's dive into your goals.
Sweet, man. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help you out or not, since I'm the coach and you're the prospect. And if I think I can help you since I'm the coach, I'm going to extend the offer to join the Allegiant Fit program. And I either want a hell yes, I'm in, or hell no, I'm out. Nothing in the middle, all right? Prospect Bobby?
Got it. Let's dive into my goals and struggles.
Cool, man. So first off, I just want to get a good idea of what your goals are and what you're trying to accomplish. So go ahead and elaborate a little bit on what you're trying to accomplish in the next six months or so.
My main goal is to build muscle and improve my overall fitness. I'm looking to gain around 15 pounds of muscle and really enhance my mental toughness. I've struggled with consistency and motivation in the past, and I want to overcome that.
Got it. Cool. And you said 15 pounds of muscle. Why 15? Is there something special with that number?
It's a realistic target for me over the next 6 months. It would get me to a physique where I feel strong and confident. Plus, it's a challenge that pushes me.
I'm going to pause. There, 15 pounds of muscle in 6 months. Okay. Anyway. Sorry, can you repeat that? I think we cut out a little bit there, Bobby.
Sure. It's a realistic target for me. Gaining 15 pounds would help me feel stronger and more confident. And it's a good challenge.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. That's totally doable too. So, tell me a little bit about what you're doing now to get closer to the 15 pounds of muscle and building the mental toughness back and stuff like that. What are you up to?
I've been working out consistently and focusing on my nutrition, but I struggle with sticking to a routine. I'm trying to build better habits and stay motivated.
Yeah, I mean, habits are everything, dude. I hear you there, 100%. So, why is this important to you?
It's important because I want to feel confident and strong. It's about pushing my limits and proving to myself that I can achieve what I set my mind to.
Dude, I hear you on that part there, the proving to yourself that you can do it. That's pretty much why I'm in the spot I am now, because I just wanted to prove to myself, not anybody else, that I could do it and that I was capable of doing these things. So I 100% understand what you're saying, dude. So now that we have, thanks for sharing those answers. I appreciate it, dude. So as far as your nutrition goes, tell me a little bit about that. Like, are you tracking how many calories you're eating? What's your protein? You eating fast food? Tell me all about that stuff.
I track my calories and focus on hitting my protein goals, but I do struggle with consistency. I try to keep my diet clean, but sometimes fast food creeps in.
Totally makes sense, dude. How often does fast food creep in?
Probably once or twice a week. It's usually when I'm busy or stressed.
Okay. And when do you find that you're usually busy or stressed, Bobby?
Mostly during the work week. It's usually when work gets hectic or I'm juggling multiple things.
Yeah, it's just much easier to get the fast food, right?
Exactly. It's convenient and quick.
Dude, you're absolutely right about that. Convenient and quick now, but not later. When it affects your health, when it affects your confidence, when it affects how you see yourself. Nothing convenient about that, huh?
Exactly. It ends up being a setback. It's something I need to manage better.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So, how much do you weigh and how much protein are you getting?
I weigh around 170 pounds, and I aim for about 150 grams of protein daily.
Okay. And where did you get that number? Why do you follow 150 grams of protein?
I've read that aiming for about 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is ideal for muscle gain, so I calculated based on that.
Okay, and as far as your calories go, you said you're tracking and you are getting your calories in, but you're just not consistent. Is that right, Bobby?
Exactly. Some days I hit my calorie target, but other days I fall short or go over.
Yep.
Consistency is my main challenge.
Consistency, huh? Yeah, that's the name of the game right there, dude. Cool. And as far as alcohol goes, are you a drinker?
I drink occasionally, but I try to keep it limited. It doesn't happen too often.
When you say it doesn't happen too often, what do you mean?
I mean, maybe once or twice a month, usually socially. It's not a regular habit.
Got it. And what about cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh, that's good, dude. That's very good. Shit's expensive, huh? So, anyway, Bobby, going back to your goal earlier, you said you wanted to gain 15 pounds of muscle and build the confidence, get the mental toughness in there. And I'm curious why that goal is important to you right now. Why is now the time that you make this a priority?
I feel like it's now or never. I want to build a solid foundation while I'm still young and have the energy. Plus, I'm tired of feeling stuck and not reaching my potential.
Yeah, you said you were young. I'm just curious, how old are you? I don't believe I asked you that.
I'm 28.
28, awesome, dude. I'm 27, so that's awesome. Cool. So I appreciate the honesty, dude. So why do you think it's important that you make the change now instead of waiting longer? What you mean, you're on a call with me right now. Why right now? Why not a month ago,
I've realized that delaying only makes it harder. I want to take control now before more time slips away. Waiting longer would just keep me in the same place, and I'm ready for a change.
Yeah, I'm glad you woke up to that, dude. Regret is a bitch, and the longer we put off our goals, the longer, shit sucks when you keep putting stuff off. Later on in life, you're going to have those moments where you look back and you think, damn it, dude, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. Do you have any feelings like that right now with anything?
Yeah, definitely. I've had moments where I've looked back and wished I'd started sooner or pushed myself harder.
Yeah.
That's part of why I'm motivated to make a change now.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. Sometimes some things that I've not done in life come back to haunt me. Makes you feel like I wasted time. So I get it, dude. So how long have you been putting this off for?
It's been a few years now. I've been inconsistent, and I've only recently committed to making a real change.
Got it. And now what have you been doing to make this commitment happen for this real change that you're looking to make real in your life? What have you been doing?
I've started working out more consistently and tracking my nutrition. I'm also focusing on building better habits and staying motivated through setting clear goals.
Awesome, dude. That's a great start for sure. That's awesome. So, how long did you say that you've been putting this off for? I think I didn't hear you. Let the fucking lag begin, dude. Good lord. This does it all the time. This happens all the time. It's so frustrating. Hello?
It's been a few years. I've been inconsistent for quite some time.
Few years, dude. How does that make you feel when you say that? Hello? No. No, you're good. That was Babe right there. Getting pissed. Alright. Thumbs down. Couldn't hear me. Audio issues. Submit feedback. Start again. So, got it, man. So when you say that out loud, how does that make you feel?
It feels empowering. Saying it out loud makes it more real and reinforces my commitment.
Sorry, I was referencing when you said you've been putting this off for a few years. I'm sure that doesn't make you feel empowering, huh?
You're right. It doesn't. It makes me feel like I've wasted time, which is why I'm determined to change that now.
Yeah, I'm with you there, dude. It's probably not the best feeling to know that the last 3 years have just been pissed down the drain, for lack of a better phrase, So, makes sense? Makes sense? Cancel. Okay, couldn't hear me. Audio issues, submit feedback. Start it up. All right, man. So I want to paint a picture in your head right now. I want you to envision yourself having achieved the goals that we just talked about. You made it. You have the body of your dreams. You're in the best shape of your life. What does that look like for you, Bobby?
I see myself feeling strong, confident, and proud of the progress I've made. It's about having the energy and mental resilience to tackle any challenge and feeling fulfilled in both my body and mind.
Now, why is the mental resilience important to you, dude?
Mental resilience is important because it helps me stay focused and overcome obstacles. It's about having the strength to keep pushing forward, no matter what challenges come my way.
And is there something that's coming up in your life that you feel like you need this extra mental resilience factor for, or are you just trying to increase your abilities and your development as a man? Dude. All right, let's try this again, dude, for fuck's sake. All right, let's continue the role play from earlier. All right, man. So I want you to paint a picture in your head, and I want you to envision I want you to envision that you've achieved all the goals that we mentioned earlier, and that you have the body of your dreams, you have the 15 pounds of muscle, you have the mental resilience. Tell me a little bit about that. What does it look like? What does life look like for you, Bobby?
I feel confident, energized, and strong.
Talk a lot faster, brother.
I feel confident, energized, and strong.
Talk
My day-
faster.
I feel confident, energized, and strong. My day starts with purpose and focus.
I love it, dude. And how do you think this would make you feel knowing in the inside that all these things were actually true for you?
It would feel incredibly empowering, like I'm truly unstoppable.
Yeah, you absolutely would be too. There would be no reason why you couldn't achieve these things, And I like asking these kinds of questions because everything that you just said, we can absolutely make a reality. There's no reason why we can't. Many people have done this before. You're no exception. You will do this as well. So, does that make sense?
Absolutely. It makes perfect sense.
I
Let's
paused
do
it,
it.
but I don't like that I said, does this make sense? That was corny as shit. All right, Bobby. So now that I have a better idea of where you're trying to go, help me understand a bit about why you haven't been able to accomplish these goals on your own. What's holding you back?
Time and consistency have been major challenges. It's tough balancing everything on my own.
Yeah, man. What do you mean? What do you mean when you say balancing everything on your own?
Managing work, workouts, and nutrition alone. It gets overwhelming.
It sure does, and I believe that that's just a lack of structures and systems in your life because, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, and I just want to push on it a little bit, but there's plenty of people in the world who are juggling what we're talking about right now, and maybe they have a business, maybe they have kids, maybe they've got all sorts of stuff, and they're juggling it just fine. So we just have to get the systems in place to make sure that we can handle this. Does that make sense, dude?
Yes, it does. Systems and structures sound like the key.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me paint a nasty picture in your head, all right? So let me play devil's advocate and pretend that you get off this call and you don't take any action. You stay in the exact same place for another year and you continue making zero progress. Another 3 years or so, So how would that make you feel to know another 3 years have gone by with no change yet again, Bobby?
That would feel really frustrating and disappointing.
Yeah, I'm sure it would, dude. And I don't feel like that's going to be you either, man. I feel like we're absolutely going to make this happen. So I'm hyped for you. Let's dive in here. So here's what I think so far based on what the answers that you've given me. So if we boost up the protein, you said you're getting 150 grams of protein and you weigh 170. So if we could boost that up a little bit, it's very simple. It's very easy to get your protein in. I have many methods and strategies I could share with you. And if we combine that with get your training up to at least 5 days a week, and then following a certain split that I share with most of my clients, that would allow you to build more muscle for sure. And then I think with the fast food and the alcohol intake, even though the alcohol is minimal already, I think if we just dialed that back just a little bit, you'd see a lot more results because sleep is important and all these things, they affect sleep quite a bit. So if we could just tackle those things, Bobby, I think we would see a lot of results in the right direction a lot quicker than you think. And before I continue onward, is all of this making sense, what I'm saying right now to you, Bobby?
Yes, it all makes perfect sense. I'm ready to tackle these changes. Let's do it.
Cool, man. I'm glad. So out of these things that I just mentioned, just barely, what is it that you think you need the most help with right now?
Probably consistency with nutrition and training.
Consistency with nutrition and training. Cool. Makes sense, dude. So how would you rate yourself then on a scale of 1 to 10 on your commitment to accomplishing these goals, Bobby?
I'd say around an 8. I'm pretty committed.
It's a good ass answer, dude. 8. And I'm curious, why didn't you say a 7?
Because I'm confident and ready to improve.
And why didn't you say a 9?
There's still a bit of hesitation and room to grow.
You're hesitating on wanting to improve yourself?
Not exactly. Just recognizing there's always room for improvement and acknowledging some challenges ahead.
Got it, man. Cool. Well, I just wanted to clarify there. So, got it. All right, Bobby. So if you remember at the start of the call, I mentioned I'd let you know if I could help you out or not. And the good news is I can definitely help you out. You're the kind of person that I can absolutely get results for. So, are you cool if I dive into the program and learn a little bit and help you learn a little bit more about how I can help you out?
Absolutely. Let's dive into it.
Awesome, man. So, for the sake of the role play, we're going to pretend that I already went through all the program logistics and you know everything about it and you have a full understanding. And then I'm going to say, all right, Bobby. So, out of all the parts of the program I just mentioned, the training, nutrition, mindset, accountability, which part of the program do you feel that you need the most help with right now?
I think nutrition and accountability are where I need the most help right now.
Nutrition and accountability makes sense, dude. A lot of people say that one, so I 100% understand. But for you, why do you think that would be the most benefit for you out of all the other things? What stood out to you about those?
Nutrition is crucial for my goals, and accountability will keep me consistent and motivated.
Yeah, accountability is the missing sauce for a lot of this stuff. I mean, you can Google any information you want, but Google's not going to hold you accountable. You know what I mean? Ha ha ha.
Exactly. That's where the real difference is made.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the honesty, man. So, real quick, I want to go over the pricing, and then you can let me know if you're in or out with the hell yes or the hell no. All right. So, in-person training would actually cost about $2,000 to $3,000 for 4 months, and the reason for that is because it's close to $30 to $50 per session, and you'd only see your trainer for that session. You wouldn't see them anywhere else. So everything that's included in that price is just the personal training, you know, maybe the form check, the spotting, all that stuff. But as far as nutrition goes, they can't give you that. As far as the accountability goes, yeah, it's just once a week when you see them in person. There's no communication outside of that, and that's it. So with all that, you get just the training for $3,000. And here's the cool part, dude. With the first 4 months, just the first 4 months of the Allegiant Fit program, it's a one-time investment of $750 with all the communication, the guidance, the everything like that. So my question for you, Bobby, is do you want to move forward with this today and finally get unstuck, finally start making headway towards your goals? Or are you going to keep on putting this off?
I'm ready to move forward.
Give me an objection.
I need to think about it. This is a big commitment.
Dude, I totally get it. What would you say? I mean, I'm sure you need some time to think about it. Am I right?
Yes, I just want to be sure I'm making the right decision.
Yeah, it's a big decision to make, dude. I totally understand. So just so I have an idea here. What's your availability look like? What does your availability look like on getting back to me on the next day or so, just to see if I'd be available?
I can get back to you by the end of tomorrow. Does that work?
Oh, that's great, dude. I'll put you in the calendar now. I'll go ahead and set a reminder. And before you go, what did you need to think over in your mind so that I know what questions you might have when we talk next? Maybe I could send some freebies over, some resources to help you think or go over some points.
Mainly, I need to consider how it fits into my schedule and if it's the right investment. Any resources on those topics would help.
How it fits into your schedule and how it's the right investment. Is that what you said?
Yes, exactly. Thanks.
So if I understand this correctly, it seems like the money isn't an issue. You just want to make sure that this is a good fit for you. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, man. Totally makes total sense. I can appreciate that. So as far as making sure that this is the right investment, let me ask you this, Bobby. You've been stuck for 3 years. And do you think that you might pay somebody to help you with that, even if it was, bear with me here, if it was $1, would this be something you move forward with today?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
It's about...
So what if it was $10,000? Would you do it?
That's quite a different scale. I'd need to see the value it brings.
Right. So my point in saying this is that I would have to say that it's about the money, not the right investment. Because you've been stuck for 3 years and you've been putting this off for quite some time and you've been feeling stuck. You haven't been making progress. We're on this call today because you need some help. And for you to continue to put this off, you're not going to get the help. So my best bet would be, my best advice that I could give you would be to dive in head first, commit to being better, to working towards your goals. And I think with time, you'll absolutely see that this was the greatest investment that you have made in your entire life. And the coolest part about this is it's a fraction of the cost of what in-person training would be. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. I'm ready to commit and move forward.
Give me one more objection.
I just need to be sure I'll have the time to commit fully.
Gotcha, dude. I totally understand. It is quite a time commitment, taking care of your health. It's definitely takes more time than sitting at home watching Netflix. I completely understand that. So, how much time per week do you think you need right now?
I think I can manage a few hours per week.
A few hours for what?
For workouts, meal prep, and check-ins.
Gotcha. And how much time are you currently spending at the gym with meal prep, or are you not doing those?
I spend about 3 to 4 hours at the gym weekly, and minimal time on meal prep.
Well, the good news is, dude, you might actually spend less time at the gym because most of my workouts are set up so that they're 45 minutes to an hour long. So if you're doing 4 to 5 workouts right there, you're looking at 3 to 4 hours, just exactly like how you're doing now. And then with maybe a couple hours of meal prep to ensure that we're kicking ass. There you go. So what do you think?
That sounds great. I'm on board. Let's do it.
All right, man. So what I'll do now is I'll send you the investment link. And while you take care of that here on the phone, I'm going to grab the questionnaire. So that way, as soon as the investment is taken care of, I can send you the questionnaire. I can get you into the program within the next 5 minutes. What do you think?
That sounds perfect. Let's proceed.
Awesome. All right. I just sent you the thing. There you go.
Got it. Thanks. I'll take care of it right now.
Okay, there you go. I just got the payment. Thank you so much, dude. Congratulations. You just made the best decision of your fucking life, brother. All right, so here's the questionnaire form. There you go. Did you get it?
Yes, I got it. Thanks. Excited to get started.
Awesome, bro. Peace.
Peace. Talk soon.
All right, so that's the role play. There was a part during this where I paused to go to the bathroom. Lexi came up and scared the shit out of me. Dinner has been ready for 10 minutes, so I got to hurry and go down there. So that was that. I feel better. I mean, I've done this 40 times now, so I'm much more comfortable with the script and this shit. So I just got to do it with more real people, and then I can get better. But anyway, that's that. That's all I got. That's the show. Appreciate you guys listening as always. I love the support. If you haven't already, please click the link in the description here. You can sign up for the free newsletter. You can submit questions, feedback. You can do all that stuff. If you haven't already, please rate the show. All that shenanigans. It helps a lot. It makes it feel like people actually like the shit. So anyway, that's it. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.